guys, this is Laura from Doggy U, and today we're going to be working on the belly trick, or show me your balls. This is the second part of a 3-part series in your bang belly rollover trick, because they are all a variation on the same type of behavior. So if you haven't watched the first video, how to do bang, definitely watch that, and then move on to the show me your balls or your belly trick that we're going to be working on today. So let's get started. So today we're going to be working on show me your belly or show me your balls, which is something I heard from a client, a guide dog client a long time ago, which I thought was hysterical. So show me your balls is the one that I prefer, a little crude, but show me your belly also works as well. So if you haven't watched our video on how to do the bang trick, that is the precursor to this trick, getting your dog comfortable on their side in a more vulnerable position. When you're doing this trick, you want to use a soft surface. You'll notice I have a rug on top of a carpet, so it's nice and soft, because we are going to be working on your dog's spine. So when we do this trick, we're going to take our cookie, and I'm going to actually move him so he's away from the wall a little bit. I'm going to put him in the down. I'm going to tip his hip over, tip flat, and then feed here. Now you'll notice he's using his arm to balance against me, and that's totally fine. I like that. Now, if your dog is struggling to stay balanced on their back, you're going to use a prop to help them stay balanced. So you can use a pillow or a dog bed or something like that. I can also use my leg, but let me just show you that again without the prop. So I'm going to put the dog in the down, good. Tip over the head, feed here. He's using his arm to balance against me, yes. And I'm feeding in position and then rewarding in position. So tip, and this is the hardest part, guys, getting them to want to tip over, and putting them on a soft surface, I promise you, will really help. Do not do this on tile. So put them in a down, good. Here, tip, tip, and tip. Okay, we can use that wall a little bit to balance. He ran out of room, a little bit there. So I'm actually gonna pull a prop in to help him. So I'm going to put his dog bed here and kind of roll him up against it. So this is a little bit of troubleshooting tip if you can't get your dog to naturally want to go on the side. So I'm going to put him here, over, feed, and then he can balance against this surface. So I'm going to tip him again. He's balancing against my arm, down. Tip, tip, all the way. There! See that? How he's balancing up against the bed? And I have the opportunity to feed him a lot in position. Good. Very nice. So this is all about luring him into position and telling him that being on your back is a really reinforcing thing for you to do. And I'm going to let him try and pop him over a little. There you go. So he can rest up against. Good. 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 And I call this, you can call this belly or balls, whatever you want. And I want my hand to look like this when I'm luring, because that's going to mean my hand signal for that is going to be belly, belly, or show me your balls. All right, you guys don't think that is funny anymore if I keep repeating it. All right, so I'm gonna put the dog in the down right here, over, flop all the way over. See how I'm putting the head and the feet are following? So I flip the head over, the feet are following. He can balance up against his bed. Good. So once your dog is doing well with the prop, you can take the prop away and practice without it. So I'm gonna here. And Jake is super pumped about food and hasn't had breakfast, so he's super into this, almost a little too into it. And I'm only using kibble. He loves to do his tricks though. Here, over, belly, good. Feed. Feed, help him balance, Good. Notice I'm always feeding the direction he came. This is not a rollover, so I'm not treating it as such. I'm just rewarding where he came from so he flips back the same direction and doesn't confuse belly with rollover. Once you've done this several times, you can now practice using your hand signal. So you can take your pretend treat. You can say, Jake, show me your balls. Good, he can balance? Yes. on me if he wants to get started, and that's no problem. So I'm gonna take my food. Jake, show me your balls. Yes, good. And then I could also feed into position if I wanted to do that. Jake, show me your ball. Down. Show me your balls. All the way. Yes, good, very nice. And then we do it without the food after that. So Jake, line you up. Good. Show me your balls. Yes, and I think that's pretty much the cutest party trick ever. And if you get really good at it and your dog learns how to balance in that position, you can also take some really cute upside down pictures. So you can put down, good. Show me your balls. There. You can snap a little picture of your cute dog. So there he rolled the wrong direction, so I'll practice that again and make sure I'm tossing the kibble in the correct direction. Down. Show me your balls. Yes, good job. And that's pretty much it. That's your beginning of your belly trick, the how to show your dog to show their belly. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be working on doing our rollover, so stay tuned for that next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, just go ahead and comment below. I'd love to answer your questions, or if you have suggestions for the video. I know we're all kind of locked inside right now, and you know, I'm happy to make new videos while we're on this little bit of lockdown and be productive with your dog, because the only real winners right now are your dogs. So let's make sure that they stay happy and healthy inside, and maybe take this time to learn some new tricks. You guys have a great day and happy training.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video. Subscribe now and never miss an episode.